a shadow falls on 500,000 dreams. Trump administration to revoke temporary status for Cuban, Haitian, Nicaraguan, and Venezuelan immigrants. The Trump administration is poised to cast a long shadow over the lives of hundreds of thousands of immigrants. A Federal Register notice, released on Friday, reveals a sweeping decision to revoke the Temporary Protected Status, TPS, of 530,000 individuals from Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela currently residing in the United States. This action, slated to take effect on April 24th, represents a significant escalation in the administration's hardline stance on immigration and throws the future of these individuals into stark uncertainty. The move effectively dismantles a 2-year parole program implemented under the previous Biden administration. This program offered a lifeline to individuals from these 4 nations, allowing them to enter the U.S. by air provided they secured a U.S.-based sponsor. The parole granted a temporary reprieve from the complexities and often insurmountable obstacles of traditional immigration pathways. Now, that lifeline is being severed. For many of the affected immigrants, the revocation of their temporary legal status translates to a chilling reality: the very real possibility of deportation. The notice, while significant in its breadth, offers little solace or guidance on the practical implications. It remains unclear how many of these 530,000 individuals have secured alternative forms of legal protection or status, leaving a considerable number potentially vulnerable to removal from the country they've called home, perhaps for years. The impact extends far beyond simple numbers. Each of these 530,000 individuals represents a life, a family, a story of hope and aspiration. Many have established lives, businesses, and communities in the United States. They contribute to the economy, enriching the cultural tapestry of American society. Their forced departure would not only represent a humanitarian crisis, but also a significant economic disruption. Furthermore, the administration is reportedly considering further actions that could affect an additional 240,000 Ukrainians who entered the U.S. under a separate parole program. The potential stripping of parole status from this group adds another layer of complexity to the already precarious situation facing immigrants from conflict-torn regions. This escalation of anti-immigrant policies raises concerns about the principles of fairness, compassion, and the potential for widespread displacement. The decision sparks widespread condemnation from human rights organizations and immigration advocacy groups, who decry the move as inhumane and counterproductive. Questions remain about the legal and ethical ramifications of such a sweeping action and the long-term consequences for both the affected individuals and the nation as a whole. This unprecedented action raises fundamental questions about the future of immigration policy and the humanitarian responsibilities of the United States. The coming weeks and months will be critical in determining the fate of these individuals and the broader implications of this far-reaching policy change. The shadow of uncertainty hangs heavy, and the future remains uncertain for hundreds of thousands of individuals whose dreams now face an uncertain future. The fight for their rights and their futures has only just begun.